Okay, today is Monday, the 16th of September. Yeah. So yeah, we're still a Hummer. We're still driving. The last few weeks we've had camera issues, we've had SD card issues, amongst other issues, and we just didn't record. There's just too much going on.
And we just needed a break.
Yeah. So what's going on, or what's been going on, is we've actually found some land out in Arizona finally that we're actually pretty set on. So we're going to go out probably the last week of the month and go out and look at at least 2 or 3 properties that we know of for right now. You see my distance from the truck ahead of me. This thing's just driving us absolutely nuts. Non-stop. Anyway. Found property out there, so we're going to go out and look at that at the end of the month. And I mean, if we like them, we'll probably make an offer right there, or that, or even a couple of them we might even be able to purchase them right there on the spot. So that's going to be the deal. We've talked with Hummer, and Hummer is choosing not to work with us out there if we move to Arizona.
Yeah,
I know that's not necessarily one of their hiring areas, but we thought, since we worked here, that they would be okay.
Well, they were okay, and then they weren't
A few months
okay,
ago,
so.
yeah, we talked to one guy there, or the one guy there said, yeah, we can still work with you out there, which, I mean, I'm sure that's on video because I remember telling you guys that. But now they're saying they can't, so we are looking. We're not exactly sure when we'll be moving, but if we purchase the property, she's wanting to hang out at least until Christmas, so anytime after that. So yeah, if anybody knows any companies looking for a team that don't mind us living in Arizona, give us a comment, let us know. Or if anybody that's watching has a company and don't mind us living in Arizona, leave your name and number down below. We'll get a hold of you. We've been looking pretty good for the last week or so since they told us that we kind of live there and work here. So
It sucks, but I get it.
I mean, I told them it sucks, but I'm not gonna,
This has been our plan.
Yeah, that's not gonna be my decision on where I live. I can work anywhere.
No,
so,
this has been our plan for about 5 years now, at least.
Yeah.
And it's just finally getting put into motion, so it's
so I'm not going to let any job dictate where I live. Having a CDL, we can literally go anywhere anyway, so we don't want to leave. I don't want to make it sound that way. We don't want to leave. We'd prefer to stay here, but they're choosing to not keep us if we go there, so we got to do what we got to do. So we're looking, and like I said, it could be a few months, could be 4 months, could be 5 months, we don't know. When we go out at the end of the month, we'll know more by then. That's how we're going to really know, what we're going to be doing, because if we purchase one of the properties while we're out there, or at least make some kind of deal on one of the properties, then it'll probably be sooner than later, but sooner still meaning probably after Christmas time.
At least,
that's at the very soonest, yeah, So that's what's going on. Other than that, it's just been run. Been just running back and forth, mainly California, kind of like we've been doing. Today we're heading over to Mechanicsburg to drop a load there. Then we're running down to York, and then heading back to Iowa with that load, back to Pepsi. I guess on the job thing, just to jump back on that real quick, it's going to either be kind of the Flagstaff area, in case anybody knows anybody that's hiring and they only hire in specific areas of Arizona. We will either be in the Flagstaff area. Trust me, it won't be in town, because we have no desire to live in the town. It's going to be out in the middle of nowhere. So it'll be the Flagstaff area, Williams area, kind of that. Or we're going to be way south. Yeah, complete opposite. We'll be way down south, down by Benson, Sierra Vista area, down in that area. So it's either going to be right off I-40 or off of I-10, one of the two. Preference is I-10, off of I-10. Because down there we can kind of do what we want. We can do our earth bag homes like we want them to do.
We can do that.
Just a lot more freedom.
It's just less freedom.
We got more freedom in Cochise County, which is south.
Yeah.
So that's our preference. But it's going to come down to whichever piece of land we like the most. So. So yeah, I want to throw that out there in case anybody knows of somebody hiring. Those are the areas we'll be in. So hit us up if you know anything. If you know anybody. I don't want to make a carrier. I will not go to Swift. I won't go to Prime. I won't go to CR England, CRST, or JB Hunt. Or I'm not going to a mega carrier. I will not do that. So don't even suggest those because that's not even an option for me.
I would like to do. I mean, being out there, I would just like to do
mom and pop shop.
Mom and pop. Local regional type thing.
Yep, they're priced in regional.
We're doing Arizona to stay out of the. I mean, I know going up north you're going to have snow because obviously Flagstaff gets snow, but it's not bitter cold when they get the snow, so that's why we would prefer to be down south. Yeah.
My preference is south, Cochise County. That's our preference. But
I don't like the cold. I cannot stand being there.
So it's unfortunate, but you know, this has always been our plan, and we're not changing it.
No.
I mean, it hasn't even been a plan. It's been a goal of ours to save the money, be able to purchase a piece of land and do what we want to do, and possibly have all 3 of our kids move onto that property. And I'm not going to change that for anybody or anything.
Well,
so
I kind of grew up in Arizona and Sierra Vista area, and then we went back and went to the Tucson area, and I just like it in Sierra Vista because it's just my favorite place in the world is Tombstone, Arizona. So we'll be
pretty
by
close.
there, so I'll be happy
in the vicinity. So yeah, that's what a lot of our time off on not recording in that has been devoted to that. When we're not driving, the other ones usually looking at properties because we're going to take that week to go down there. So we want to get a good handful of properties that we know A, that we can afford, and B, are in an area we want. So we've been looking really hard lately. So we've just been taking our time to do that. Most of our free time's been devoted to that anyway. Finding the one we want. So yeah, just a lot going on with life in general. So just really haven't had time. And then when they told us that we wouldn't be able to stay here, then we kind of started doing job hunting on top of that. So we've been putting in applications for that. And so that's where we've been. Nothing's really changed. Everything's still going fine. Still pretty much the same old that we've been doing. This whole beeping system with the collision avoidance is driving us absolutely insane. I would like to rip that thing out and throw it out the dang window, but I don't have that option. Other than that, the truck's been doing fine. Got about 54,000 on it now. I think last time was at like 20-something when we got last. Pretty good. We had our air quit one time. I don't know if we're still recording it or not.
I think we started recording, but then batteries died, and then we said that we couldn't record because we had to drive with the windows down, so you would never been able to hear.
That's the time when we quit. Yeah, that's when we first quit. That's when our air conditioner quit. That ended up being just a fluke because it just ended up starting working.
Well, and then our dash lights quit also, and that was apparently when something quits in the truck, you just gotta stop and shut it off and turn it back on and shut it off again because everything goes through the computer, so you have to just kind of, I guess, reset everything.
The radio freezes up, turn the truck off, hold the fuse, put the fuse back in, then the radio starts working. Dash lights quit working, stop the truck, turn it off, turn it back on, wait for everything to reset, start the truck, and it starts working again. So I don't know. I would do without dash lights and a radio if they'd shut this stupid buzzer off for this collision avoidance. That's about the most annoying thing about this truck.
Yeah,
it's just gotten us to the point that we're just agitated all the time anymore. When you're in heavy traffic and that, it just drives you absolutely insane.
We have eyes. We can see how close we are to a truck. So.
Truck, JB Hunt's doing 66, I'm doing 70, and any minute now it's going to start screaming, letting me know that he's going slower than me, which obviously I can see. So I don't know. So yeah, that won't be one of my sad moments when we move on.
No.
I will honestly say that will not be a moment that will break my heart, getting rid of this collision avoidance. And yes, every company I have spoken to so far the first question I ask them, did you have that stupid collision avoidance crap in your truck? And if they say yes, I'm like, we have nothing else to talk about. And I hang up. It's like, I am not dealing with that no more. So
No.
if you got that in your trucks, you're watching this video,
Don't call.
don't even comment, because I don't have nothing to say to you. See? There we go.
Oh, and its favorite thing to do is slam on its brakes.
For no reason
For no
whatsoever.
reason.
Yeah.
That's its favorite thing to do. If there's a shadow on the road with a car passing, then it slams on the brakes.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else to tell you guys. I mean,
No,
everything's
nothing's
just
changed.
no, just been really busy trying to get everything straightened out. And, we want to have a job lined up before we get there, knowing that we're gonna have a job when we get there. Let's say it that way, I guess.
It takes a lot of planning when you are getting ready to buy a property.
Yeah, and we'll be doing downsizing. So, because the house we're in now is like a 4-bedroom house, 2-story, and we don't want anything near that big when we get there. The house we build is going to be maybe a 1-bedroom.
It's going to be 1 bedroom, so nobody can move back in.
Yeah, it'll be a 1-bedroom with a detached guest house, but it will not have a 2-bedroom in the house. It'll just be big enough for her and I, and that's it. And our dogs, and our bird,
and our lizard,
and our bearded dragon. Yeah, that's all that'll be able to fit in the house. So yeah. Unless you have anything else to add, that's about it. I mean, we weren't trying to ignore you guys or anything, but during all this, I've been getting messages and stuff from you guys in comments, but I just honestly I haven't been really paying attention because we've just been trying to get everything straightened out here, and just life.
Yeah.
So I'm not telling you guys that we're gonna start doing videos every day again, because I don't know. It's like I said, we still haven't gotten everything situated. We've got like a week and a half to get all this set up so that we can make sure we can view these properties and everything else. So we still got a lot of work to do. So we'll put them out as we can. Let's just say that for right now. Yeah. And then, hey, when we go to Arizona at the end of the month, we can take you guys along too and show you the properties.
Yeah, and when we start building our earthbag home.
Yeah, when we start building our house and that, you guys will be there if you're interested. We'll probably start a new channel for that though.
Yeah.
Or a separate channel just for that. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, yeah, it'll be set up with solar and possibly some wind. I don't know yet, but definitely solar. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be off grid. It'll be an off grid house.
Yes. Away from people.
Away from people. 40 acres. We're going right in the center, or even 80 acres, dead in the center of it. That way there's nobody around. This job's taught us one thing. It's that we hate people.
We knew that before this job. That's why we took this job.
No, we don't hate people. We just get frustrated with them out here on the road.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, good example right there.
Alright, you're good to get over if you want.
So yeah. Anyway, we'll have that channel going too once we get ready. Yep. And I might even start that channel when we go out to Arizona, and that way we can just add that video to it from the start. And then we'll just keep progressing from there with the channel. So yeah, we're gonna try to do everything as much as possible on our own. If we can get in Cochise County, we can do everything ourselves.
Yeah. With
very limited codes and things like that, permits.
Yep.
We won't have to mess with any of that kind of stuff.
Nope.
It's kind of stuck in the 1800 type building codes out there, I guess. Yeah. Not really even building codes.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I bet the house we build is more sturdy than any other wooden built house.
Yeah, we're not going out there to build a shack, believe me. We're going to have a nice adobe house, so got it all ready. We know what we need, we know what we're doing, we know what we want. So
Yep.
yeah. Now we just need the land. That's about it. In Ohio, going through Dinger. Columbus, yep. Going through Columbus. Alright, that's about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Pick back up with you guys probably tomorrow, because I mean, we don't have a whole lot going on the next few days, so probably pick back up with you tomorrow sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, see ya.
See ya.